this month's edition of the Guthrie Business Spotlight, we focus upon something historic and unique.
My grandmother, her name was Rosabella, and she was a big influence on me whenever I was young, and so we just liked the name Rosabella and decided we'd come up with that for the name.
When people say, what's the best thing on your menu, I honestly say
it's all good.
Everything is good or it would not be on there, because
That's right.
After this many years, you know, if it's not good, and I've had a lot of things that we've had on the menu.
We take it off.
That
I mean,
we've
if it's
taken
not
off,
good, if
you know?
you're not proud of serving it,
Yeah.
you know, we just don't have it on.
What 10 businesses are participating in Keep It Local OK? The answer to that coming up.
Want to experience the old and the new? Visit Guthrie, Oklahoma's most unique destination. Trendy boutiques, collectible antiques, and galleries full of fine art. And don't forget about our live professional theater and challenging golf. Guthrie also features a wide selection of great dining choices. While visiting, enjoy one of our quaint lodging facilities. Stay the week or stay a lifetime. Uniquely Oklahoma.
What 10 businesses are participating in Keep It Local OK? The answer? Aunt Gertrude's House, Bluebell Saloon, Country Corner, G Gallery and Glass Studio, Hoboken Coffee Roasters, Prairie Gothic, Rick's Fine Chocolates and Coffees, Stables Cafe, Treasures and Books, Willoughby's Feed and Outfitters.
Hello, my name is Hetty. I am a local blogger here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. I'm really excited about making Guthrie weird, and I just wanted to come to you and share a little bit about my goal to bring the local entrepreneurs together on Twitter in order for us to continue to share our stories with the rest of the world. I think Guthrie has a great opportunity here to do some great things, and so I just want to share 3 tips with the local entrepreneurs. 1, get on many social media avenues as you can. Use an app called Hootsuite in order to be consistent in your sharing with your community. While doing that, tip number 2, share the other great stories around you in order for other individuals to want to share your story as well. And then number 3, keep it simple. Share simple things via social media. You can share things about your newest items in the store. You can also share images of different individuals maybe shopping. Just do really simple things in order to continue to be consistent and getting the word out about our great community.
Now back to more of the Guthrie Business Spotlight.
I'm Debbie Prather. This is my husband, Mark Prather, and we're the owners here at the stables. We've been here for 26 years this November. We classify ourselves as a meat restaurant, even though we have lots of desserts and lots of appetizers and lots of burgers. Well, burgers are a big part of it, but the meat is what we specialize in.
And we named it Stables Cafe because it was the stables back in 1889, and they just kept this building's been here ever since. And when we got it, we named it Stables Cafe.
We're trying to stay with the historic theme of Guthrie, and we thought that others would follow suit, but we don't have a lot of businesses that really stayed, you know.
We're proud of what we've done. I mean, this is something that started out with nothing. We didn't even have a car when we first moved here. We walked to work, and we had a ice chest for a refrigerator for 2 years, and so
at home we did.
And we're very proud of what we've done, and we established this business, and we started with nothing, and we've set goals then, and we've achieved our goals, and instead of just sitting here, we continue we added the room in the back, which that's Debbie's room, and she's really been working hard on this room that's going to be a banquet room, and so that's going to increase our volume and increase the volume of people, and it's just, I mean, it's a big thing.
Even though some people want to classify this room as a bar, it is really just another room with the bar in it. So it's still open to everyone that comes in the restaurant because we are a restaurant. So our patrons will be able to, go in any part of the restaurant, just whatever the mood is. We will rent this venue out though for parties, and it's going to be very reasonably priced. There's an area to dance in, you can have live music. We actually gave it a name, Tap Room 223, and we made a back entrance. In the back entrance, when we close this part of the restaurant at say 9 o'clock, we're going to keep that open a couple hours later. And back there we'll be serving after hours appetizers. We'll have an after hours menu, and then we'll still have all of our beer. And if somebody wants to rent it, of course we can stay open until 2 or whatever. It's definitely going to feel like a different place when you walk into it. It's not going to feel like the Stables.
But we love Guthrie, and we love the people in Guthrie. We love I love the atmosphere. The country people, the more at home type people. We're not the city slickers, we're the country people that like to fit in and enjoy talking to people and getting along with people and serving people. When people come here and eat and they say, man, that's a big baked potato. I said, yes, sir, that is. That's, I mean, we're proud of the fact we got the biggest Idaho, not Texas, Idaho baked potato we can find.
From our sugar to our steak, it's all the best quality, and we're really known for that in this business. I mean, our salesman used to say, why don't you switch to this, you can save money. Sometimes it's not about saving money. When you go put your stamp of approval on something, you need to make sure that you're really proud of it.
Guthrie, Oklahoma is your destination for festivals of all kinds, including the Guthrie Art Walk, held every fall and every spring. The 89er celebration, commemorating the land run of 1889. Check out the Oklahoma International Bluegrass Festival with bands from around the world. The Guthrie Road Show with cool classic cars. The Guthrie Escape featuring art, wine, and music. Make your next destination Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Now back to more of the Guthrie Business Spotlight.
We bought the building August 4th of '06, and I spent about a month to 6 weeks just remodeling, getting it ready to open. When we first opened the store, Paula was still working full-time in Oklahoma City. So the first 4 years, I ran the store pretty much by myself.
It started out, we had a lot of European antique furniture, and then we went from that just to some antiques, mostly furniture. We don't have a lot of small things. And then I just try different things. I go to market and I buy clothes, and I bought shoes. We've got a lot of home decor.
There's purses, jewelry, shoes. In fact, recently I put in a full line of men's hats, wallets, and try to expand on different things and try different things to keep people wanting to come back in.
We have a Facebook page, Rosabella Home Decor, and then we also have a website, which is rosabellaguthrie.com.
We have over 4,000 square feet of display. It's a big space to fill. We spread our items out. It's not cluttered. It's easy for somebody in a wheelchair, mothers pushing their baby carriages, whatever, because it's spread out where they can navigate. Upstairs in our building, we have 2 apartments and a bed and breakfast. And I wasn't going to do the cooking, of course, so we have a continental style breakfast for our guests. And that's been a real opener as far as our people that come into the store. And being across the street from the Pollard Theater is a plus because people like to go there and like to stay in the area. But When I first started, I was on the board of directors at the chamber for 3 years, so I got involved in the town. There's a little restaurant around the corner called Cowboys. I was in there pretty much every morning. And the people who go into the local cafes are the local people. Everybody from, at that time, the mayor to all of the people that have grown up in the Guthrie area. And it was a big plus to learn so much about Guthrie in a short period of time. And my wife used to say, well, you have to go in there every morning? I said, well, it's the only way to stay in touch with what's going on. And it was a big help to get us involved as non-locals moving from Oklahoma City to Guthrie. And that was, like I said, one of the big things.
Every summer we would go stay with my grandmother and my aunts and uncles and cousins, and they all lived on a farm. So we lived in Oklahoma City, and to be on the farm was just really fun. So we always came, we always enjoyed going to her house and staying with her, and so she got to teach me to sew and things that I wouldn't have been able to do because Mother worked all the time. So I don't know, her name was just so pretty, and when we came up here we just decided that that would be a good name for the store. And we have so many people that come in with the picture actually, my grandmother, it's their wedding picture, and they're smiling, and which is very unusual for way back then. And so I don't know, we just talk about it when they come in, and kind of ask about how we got started in the store, and it's just a good conversation piece, I guess, or something to talk about her.